Hey, we are live.
Hey,
How is everybody doing on this Thursday night? How you doing, Tisha? What's up?
I'm awesome. I can't believe it's Thursday already. It was
Already
just Monday.
Thursday. Already Thursday. I am super excited about this retreat coming up. You know what? I left my notes over there, but I know we have an amazing retreat coming up, guys. It is going to be absolutely fire. As you're coming in here, guys, be sure you share out the broadcast. We're going to be telling you exactly how you can get registered for that retreat, how you can get a discount, and all the amazing things you're going to get by attending the retreat. It's time to hashtag plan your wealth. If you haven't already shared out the broadcast, share out the broadcast and give us hashtag plan your wealth if that's what you're interested in doing as we close out 2020.
Ooh, it's going to be fire. And Coach always does a wealth planning end of the year, beginning of the year planning session. So listen, you don't want to miss this. I'm so excited to be here. So listen, go share this broadcast. I'm going to share it in a couple groups as well, but we're excited. You don't want to miss out on this incredible event. We have so many areas. We were meeting the other night and just talking about the different areas that we're going to cover. And so don't worry, we're going to meet you wherever you are as it
We got
pertains to
something
your money.
We got something for everybody, and I mean everybody. And one of the things that I'm super excited about this retreat is that it's over more than a couple days, and you're going to have the opportunity to hear about how to recession proof any area you can name in your life. You're going to have the opportunity to hear from the speakers, but you have got to be sure you get registered. Registration is a must. You can go to www.blackgirlcoins, right? Am I saying that right?
Nope,
Nope.
nope.
I
Black
left my
girl
notes over
profit.
there. I had notes. I had a whole meeting with Rose about everything I was supposed to do, and I left it over there on the couch. I left it over there. I'm over here watching this electric stuff. I shouldn't let it's not hasn't really distracted me, but it's just interesting at some of the shenanigans that are going on with the election. But we can't let that stop us from doing what we need to do. One of my coaches talked the other day, and he said, "Don't worry about the White House. Worry about your house.
Ooh,
Worry
that's good.
about your house." So we're giving you guys an opportunity to join us for this ultimate retreat. It is going to be super amazing. You guys have so many opportunities to hear. And I know I'm supposed to be talking tonight, kind of giving a sneak peek of one of the things I'm going to be talking about, right, Tisha? Is that right?
Yep.
I don't want to be out of order.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's what I thought. So I'm over here taking this cold medicine and it's got my head all crazy. So listen, guys, I know I'm gonna have to go do some research, Tisha, but there are a large percentage of American people. That's how I address the audience, the American people. And if this is you, if you have a student loan or you know somebody that has a student loan, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Tisha and I are going to talk about how you can recession proof your student loan. Yes, yes. Not only are we going to talk about how to recession proof it, and recession proof means you want to deal with the recession. So that means either eliminating that debt, right? Reducing that debt, or doing something to get that debt off your shoulders. Because it was on my back, Tisha, like a big old gorilla. Like a big old gorilla.
I just been so amazed. Listen, I know the debt that I have that I've been, diligently working to pay off and pay down and get rid of. But the kinds of numbers that we have heard in these last 3 weeks have just blown my mind. I don't know how people were able to sleep or eat or exist.
But when you run for so long, you're going to eventually get tired and pass out. Because I haven't always been able to sleep. I used to be up worried about that student loan, worried about my bills at a job, not even living paycheck to paycheck. Teacher, I've had to call in sick before because I didn't live in Austin where I worked. I lived outside of Austin. Had to call in sick because I didn't have money for gas. I'm not answering the phone because I know it's the people, not answering the phone, telling people at work, don't give them my extension. Don't give them my extension. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I
So
know
I
about it.
know, don't call HR, don't call my supervisor. Listen, I was running. I am no longer running because of the opportunity we're going to be talking about during the conference. But we even have an event before then, don't we, Tisha, on the 8th?
No,
Super
it's on the
Saturday.
14th.
Okay, so this is
14th.
perfect. This is
Yep,
perfect.
yep,
Super
yep.
Saturday. Okay, so you want to go to blackgirlprofits.com and get registered for this because that's the only way you're going to be able to hear this information. I'm going to go ahead and be totally transparent. And Tisha, I got your message. And yes, the check is in the mail. The check is in the mail.
Yes, I love
And
it.
guys, I owe $250,000 in student loans. And through this program that we're going to talk about, but you can only find out about it by coming to the session, they forgave me $239,000. They told me I needed to pay $11,000. And I said, okay, I'll pay it. I'll take it
Yes.
any day. No longer having to run, no longer having to worry, because see, what this CARES Act is about to be up. And when this CARES Act is up, you're going to be right back having to pay for your student loan. So that's just Tisha and I speaking on that. There are so many other topics around recession proofing your life. This is going to be the ultimate planning retreat. It's about planning your wealth because not only do you want to take care of your debt, we're going to hear, I'm sure we're going to hear from people talking about taxes, business owners and taxes, Tisha, relationships, building a business. It's just a laundry list of people that are going to be speaking during this retreat that you do not want to miss. And it's not even that expensive to come. It's $20.20. Come on now.
And as a matter of fact, if you connect with one of us, we have some tickets and you won't have to pay full price.
That's
So
right.
you may want to inbox somebody. You may want to say me in the comments. You may want to tap somebody on their shoulder because you don't want to miss this opportunity. But you got to understand, you've got to invest in yourself. And so there's a quote that says, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So I
That's
don't
right.
care if it's in terms of your retirement, if it's love, if it's student debt, if no matter what it is, if it's real estate, you need to create a plan and follow that plan to your road to success.
That's
And
good.
you might fall down along the way, but when you strategize and when you get expert opinion, but you got to invest in yourself,
That's
then
good.
the scrapes and the bumps and the bruises aren't so bad unless you're just
That's right.
wayward and hard-headed.
That's right. And I heard someone say just today in when I was listening, because I'm always doing self-development and always listen to things. I heard someone today say that your goals are not that important if fear is outweighing your goals. So if you're sitting up saying, I'm scared to do this, that, or the other, I'm scared to try this, or I'm scared to go get some help, then you're saying your goals aren't important. Because we're all scared. We're all scared. It's just a matter of how we move forward because we all move in fear. But I was fearful even calling the people about my student loan. So when the gentleman told me, well, what we can do for you, Miss King, this is what we can do for you. We can forgive $239,000. I said, huh? I made him tell me, what? Yes, Miss King, we can forgive $239,000. You're going to pay $58 a month, and for every year you pay, it's going to go down a dollar until you pay $11,000. I said, what? You think I had lost all
Wow.
sense of? He was speaking a foreign language, and I couldn't understand. Because I'm just like you have. I was like, what do you need? Sign me up now. What paperwork of mine do you need? And it's a process, guys. So you don't want to wait until the last minute to recession proof anything. COVID ought to taught to us that lesson. COVID ought to taught us that lesson. You don't want to wait for the unknown. We're dealing right now with this presidential election. We don't know how it's going to come out. Don't worry about the White House. I need you to worry about your house.
Ooh, you said that someone was talking about being afraid. Listen, you got to be mindful of what you're speaking out of your mouth. I don't mean to go to the Bible, but I just got to say it. Death and life are in the power of your tongue.
That's
So
right.
if you are concentrating on saying, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, what do you expect to have? I'm
And even
alone,
if
I'm
you
alone,
think
I'm
it,
alone.
even if you think it. Because, see, I used to say the right stuff, Tisha, but I would think the
Mm,
wrong stuff.
mm,
See, you got to be honest and transparent with
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
You got to speak and think. And those negative thoughts, they're so toxic. They're going to come, they're going to come, they're going to come, they're going to come. But don't let them take over. And you don't let them take over by constantly knowing that there's more out there for you and going to get it and not slowing down and letting those thoughts take over. See, forget about a student loan. U.S. Department of Education, I'm not going to go off on y'all right now, but I'm not worried about y'all no more. I'm not worried about IRS. That's who Iris is. I used to run from those people, right? And as you run from those people, it gets worse. It gets worse. And it's going to eventually catch up to you, stress you out, make you sick, make you crazy. You don't want to get to that point. We're giving you guys an opportunity to do something different.
Exactly. Do you not understand that you have bills now? You had them in the past, and even after you die, there will still be a bill
Oh, Tisha,
with your
that's good.
name on it. Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to leave that burden and responsibility? Because that's going to be part of the wealth planning retreat as well. Quit doing all these GoFundMe's, or you just think we're gonna get together, do a car wash and a bake sale and chicken fry. No,
Uh-huh.
you need to plan. Just like you are planning for your life, plan for what happens after now. Look beyond the now. And I know it's so hard to do, and I understand there's so much working against you, especially depending on where you live, what conditions you're surrounded by. But I'm here to tell you that you have control over your future. But it
And how
starts
you
like
deal with things.
right.
Absolutely.
Jennifer said it starts in your mind, your mouth, in your heart. They're all connected. What are you doing with those? And if you don't like where you are today, you got here because of your yesterday.
Oh,
So
that's
you
good,
start
teacher.
today for your tomorrow.
Right. And if you don't do something, you're gonna be right where you are. If not, going taking steps backwards, right?
Exactly.
If you want to move forward, and it's all about how you think and speak. How you think and speak. And I tell people this all the time. If you're the smartest person in the room, I need you to get out of that room and get in another room. You're going to see if you want to do something different, if you want this ultimate wealth retreat is going to be about, around being around people who are wanting to go in the same direction. And in order for you to go in that direction, you've got to be willing to be open to the information that you're going to get because see before what you got now That's what you've been doing. That's what's got you where you are now. Not that it's right or wrong. We're just here to say that there's more. There's more. You see, when I was working my job, I was there for 33 years. I thought that was all there was for me, Tisha. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make the best of this. We're gonna try not to make any more bills. We're not gonna be able to buy a house. Oh Lord, can my car just last a little bit longer? Because I can't afford no car payment, right? And can we just, and I didn't even have a lot of credit card bills. I was just doing the bare minimum, barely getting by, not even living paycheck to paycheck. I know about payday loans, right? I know about robbing Peter to pay Paul. I know about getting my lights turned off. If you could identify with that, don't be embarrassed. Just get to the retreat and let's talk about planning our wealth. Because see, wealth never came out of my mouth before. Just getting by was all I was happy with. If I could just pay my bills, if I could just not have any slight emergency, because there's no emergency fund, right? If I could just make it through, that was my thought process. And oh my God, what a hard life to live. But you don't have to live that life. See, you think you have to live that life because that's all you've seen. But if you get into a community of women that are going to show you different, right? Then you won half the battle. Because the first part of the battle you're fighting is yourself. It's yourself and what you think you can or can't do, or you see other people doing stuff and you think that they're lucky, or you think that there's more for them. There's enough for everybody. There's abundance in this land for everybody. It's just a matter of who's going to go out there and get it. It's going to be hard work. It's not going to be easy. Trust and believe. But hell, you go to a job every day. You are going to do a job every day building somebody else's wealth. Why? Because that's what we're taught. But we're here to tell you there's something different. I worked on a plantation for 33 years. Yes, I worked at a job. It is a plantation. If you work a job, you're building somebody else's dream. You're sharecropping for them. You're tending to their fields, making their profits, not your own. And then we get grateful because they pay us. And we're all proud of that. They're giving you pennies, if that, on the dollar. They hired you because you have gifts and talents to make them money. We're here to invite you to this retreat so you can take your gifts and talents and make your own money. Are you willing to come? I don't know what else to say, Tisha. I don't know.
Oh, wait. Well, as you were speaking, it brought to mind something Verlin said a couple weeks ago. Be your own rescue. You
Oh,
know,
that's good.
I know there are programs that are created and all of that, but while you're waiting, there's some people still hanging on for a stimulus. In the
For what?
time you've been hanging on for a stimulus, you could have created your own beyond stimulus.
Because I
So,
created my own stimulus check last week. Just
hallelujah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Uh, and so be your own rescue. Go to www.blackgirlprofits.com. Be your own rescue. Inbox one of us so that we can give you a half off discount on. Talk about stimulus. Talk about recession proof. We want to help you better your life, but some of y'all are not even gonna do what you need to do to get the help that you need.
I don't, and for me, Tisha, I am just so grateful that somebody shared the broadcast with me. So if you're not feeling it, share the broadcast. Somebody that needs to hear this information. Somebody needs to know about this link. Somebody has been searching for something and have been praying for something. And we talk about how we sit up and we pray for stuff, and then God sends us stuff. But we're looking for it in a different way. It's not coming the way you think. It's
Right.
not going to come the way you think. And if this is the first time you're coming across this broadcast, or one of us, somebody shared this with you, I need you to understand that is a sign. That is a sign. Reach out to Jennifer King, to Tisha Marie Johnson. We can give you a 50% off code. Are you going to do that, or are you going to sit and continue to complain? Because what you've been doing right now, that complaining and all that gossiping and sitting up talking about what you don't have, the more you do that, the more you're not going to have, right? This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to invest in you. You're not investing in us. We're pouring into you by being here because we want to bring people along, right? We want you to pour into yourself as Coach Danielle Winningham has poured into us. www.blackgirlprofits.com. Reach out to one of us first and get that code. Get that code. We have some tickets we can give away, some codes. We only have 50. So it's this everybody not gonna get a code. So don't be waiting. And it starts next week. So, don't wait. What are you going to wait for? Why don't you jump out right now? Go hit one of us up, ask for the code, and then come back because we're going to be here and say, I'm ready. I requested my code.
Ooh, sounds like a plan. www.blackgirlprofits.com. Jennifer, any closing remarks? I think the people got what they needed.
My closing remark is I can't wait to share with you guys how to recession proof your student loan. Point blank, period. I can't wait. Are you willing to come? And I've been telling people, listen, don't wait till, because, they sending out letters now saying, the CARES Act is up. You're going to be paying 1/1/21. Don't wait till 1/3/21. And then you want to hit me and Tisha up. Get to this conference, get to this retreat, find out what you have to do. It takes time to process stuff. It takes time. It's not going to happen all overnight. Diane says she requested her code. There you go.
I
There
got
you
you,
go.
Diane. Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. If you know anybody that has student loans, you better tell them to look us up. Look us up because we're going to bring some fire. We're going to bring some fire next week. I was relieved of $239,000, which was mostly interest because I graduated with my first degree in 1992. It's mostly interest. My son's loans, $239,000. Do you want to go pay that? Or do you want to come and get this information and see how you can be relieved? Don't wait till you are in a panic. Don't wait till they're garnishing your check or threatening to garnish your check. Don't wait until you're getting letter after letter, phone call after phone call. Because when they get ready to garnish your check, they're going to contact HR and they don't even contact you because they tried. They tried to tell you and you didn't respond. And we trying to
Absolutely.
tell you now. We trying to tell you now. If you have student loan debt, you want to get in our inbox. You want to get in our inbox. That's all I
Absolutely.
got, teacher.
That sounds incredible. Listen, you guys, go to that link, www.blackgirlprofits.com. Get in our inbox so you can get a code so that you can get half off. But listen, bottom line, $20.20 should not be a struggle. It should not be a strain. It should not be a stress for you. So take advantage of the opportunity while you have the opportunity. Come and get this information. Join us tomorrow morning for the BYOB morning show. I believe I'll be on with the crew in the morning.
Are
So
you okay? Great.
yeah, so I'm excited about that. I want you to come back and join us. And listen, don't miss out on this wealth planning session. You'll never, and Coach Danielle, you already know she gonna
You
bring the
already know.
fire. The
You
fire,
already know.
yeah, in the words of my sister CJ. She gonna bring it. Where else can you go and sit before a seven-figure earner and get this level of information? Don't miss this, y'all. Don't miss it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do
In
it.
the meantime, have a great and awesome night. We'll see you tomorrow.